Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are going to discuss about periscope, and this is our member of group. First is me, Bagus Hatam Rastyo, and then Miftahul Huda, and then Yusuf Kosya Hanggara. We are from Department of Engineering Physics. Okay, next slide. So, first is what is periscope? Periscope is an instrument that using principle of multiple reflections. This is periscope is optical device that used to see surrounding objects or view from lower level. So as it just, for example, is underwater to see upper water and something like that. In the application, the periscope is used in the war for the army. So the army use this periscope in submarines, for example, or on trench to spying on the enemies. So they observe the enemy or some like enemy movements without being seen. This is the main use of periscope. Okay, next slide.
So the main things about periscope is it is using mirrors. Why it use mirror instead of lens? The main principle of periscope is reflection with the clearest information. So mirrors are used. For a simple periscope, we can only using mirrors. But there is a kind of periscope that also using lens or prism or advanced fiber optics. So in the left-hand side, we can see that this is a mirror periscope. You see that the mirror just reflecting the light and from one source to our eyes. And in the right-hand side, it is a complex periscope. This complex periscope can utilize lenses and mirrors just to reflect the light. So in this example, there is some lenses used, so it can focus more light than the other periscope. Next.
So, how does the periscope works? This is how the periscope works. We're gonna see the video, but I will fasten it a little more. So as you can see, the lights travel through the periscope into the eye of the observer. There is a two mirror. In this case, we set to a 90 degrees angle or perpendicular. The coming lights to the observer eye and the observer eye. The lights comes through the mirror one, and goes down below to the mirror two. As you see, this is E, the angle of incidence, and the R, the angle of reflection. As we know, the angle of incidence at the law of reflection is same as the angle of reflection. So this is the ray diagram. How does the periscope work? And now I will try to simulate how does the periscope work in the software called Agodo. This one, I'm sorry. This one. At first, I will block the rays with the mirror, so we can see how the lights through the periscope. Number one, the red light. So as you can see, this is how the lights works. It reflects from the first mirror into the second mirror, and it reflects as the law of reflection, the angle of incident and the angle of reflection. Same as the number 2 lights, the white one. So how does, if we change the angle of the mirror, I will simulate this. No, as you can see, this is not called 45 degrees, but as long as the mirror 1 and mirror 2 are parallel, the lights will be perpendicular itself. So how if we change the angle? Let's see, we change it into 30 degrees, and then this one, the mirror 2, I will change it into the minus 13 degrees. Okay. Minus 13 degrees. Nah. Okay. So no, this is not minus 13 degrees. Nah, this is minus 13 degrees. So as you can see, as long as the mirror is parallel, if we need the perpendicular, we need to parallel these two mirrors each other. So if you want to this periscope, always use the parallel mirrors. Thank you.
So that's it, the presentation from our group. Thanks for your attention and goodbye.